Cadet Second Lieutenant Micah Victor. Host.
Cadet Second Lieutenant Micah Victor, reporting in Soldier.
Don't worry about it. I can't promote you because you got these things on already. Doesn't mean I have to. No, so we're just going to take the photos. Come on up. So, congratulations. Outstanding.
He's got the Mitchell Award. That's
Very good. Photos right here. There you go. Thank you. That's it. We got it.
Thank you, sir.
okay.
So that is for the cadets here. Some of you are very close to the Mitchell, Mr. Peasley. Some of you are a little bit further away, right? He started off the same place, so all of you cadet airmen and brand new cadets started. So, but the Mitchell, the transition from the NCO to the officer ranks, really is the transition from what I call the direct level of leadership for the most part, where you've got 2 or 3 individuals and you're kind of responsible for their care and feeding. If you're an element leader or a flight sergeant or even a flight commander, to once you transition to flight commander and above, then you have to start learning to lead through others, right? By giving good guidance and direction, kind of letting them know what your vision and intent is, and then allowing the others to lead. So if all is going well for you young man, the leadership could be rather boring, right? Because if everything's going just fine, you've clearly articulated what it is you want to accomplish, right? And they're all executing it, exactly the way you want to, right? Doesn't give you a whole lot to do. So that's the kind of utopia that you should chase as a cadet commander. Are you the cadet commander for the squadron?
Yes.
All right, so that is the goal you need to set for everybody else, right? Is, hey, when I give you guidance and direction, I don't necessarily have to teach you on how to get it done. It's you cadet NCOs that lead the others in making sure it gets done. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Yes,
sir.
Lieutenant Colonel choked. I said that right. Post.
Lieutenant Colonel Choate is receiving
Leadership.
Just gave him the class for a senior rating.
Okay, for
Yes.
senior rating. Okay, very good. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Senior member, adult member Hernandez.
Hernandez. Oh, yes, come on up. Okay.
He's Jaeger.
All right, you're the Jaeger. Okay, my
And
apologies.
he should have a certificate somewhere.
And,
That's why we.
well, nevertheless, I'm
don't
going to
have
give you the
a
ribbon first. How about
I
that?
go with it.
Very
That's
good.
great.
That-
Yes, that's exactly
Okay, here we go. He's receiving the Jaeger Award, and this is for completing the aerospace education module for adult members. So congratulations on that. We can do that next. Yes, okay. Cadet, formerly Cadet Chief Master Sergeant Micah Victor, now Second Lieutenant Cadet Micah Victor. We should have got you on the first go round. Turn face screw. Okay. This is something new that we have started with our squadron. We're retroactively doing it for the last few cadet commanders. Going through, we officially, the only recognition that a cadet commander typically gets when they become cadet commander, other than the position itself, is they get an entry into the e-services saying they're the cadet commander. Otherwise, they get no other kind of recognition or anything else that does that. Well, we are now doing a certificate of appointment, and be it known that formerly Cadet Chief Master Sergeant Micah Victor, having demonstrated outstanding leadership, dedication to the Civil Air Patrol Cadet Program, exemplary character, and the ability to inspire and command respect among peers, is hereby appointed to the position of Cadet Commander of the Jacksonville Composite Squadron FL 383 Civil Air Patrol, effective 3 February 2026. And that's signed by both myself and Deputy for Cadets Lieutenant Moore. Okay, there you go. You're welcome. want me to do this
After
last?
I'm done speaking.
Okay,
so
well then
my-
you can go
My
next.
turn. Lieutenant Colonel Hewitt, post. That's right. Okay. So, how many of you attended encampment? You got to turn
Oh,
to the
this
audience.
thing, okay.
Right?
Show of hands, who attended encampment?
So at the end of encampment, right, winter encampment, it's a pretty busy day, right? You guys are all focused on, the pass and review and so forth and so on. Yet behind the scenes, there are a lot of activities that tend to go on to close out the encampment. Mostly to clean the barracks that all of you left as a disastrous mess. So what happened at the end of this encampment is that didn't get done quite to the Florida National Guard standards. So in a panicked rush, the wing staff sent out a call for last-minute volunteers. Drop what you're doing, drive over here to Camp Landing and help clean barracks. So we had several people throughout Group 2 that volunteered. One of them happened to be probably the most committed volunteer. Who knows what the Civil Air Patrol values? Anybody? What are they?
Excellence, respect, integrity, and volunteer service.
Right.
Serve.
All right, that's fine, thank you. So the last one, volunteer service, right? There are qualities of volunteer service. There's I just show up occasionally, and there's I am committed from the region level on down. Anytime you ever ask somebody, hey, I need to get something done, there's always a volunteer, but you're unique. So she does a lot for this organization. So, and I can't thank you enough. But this is a small token, probably one of 50 or so that you end up having on your ribbon rack. But congratulations. On that note, I ain't going anywhere yet, so I have one of these beautifully minted, brand new, fresh Group 2 coins, right, for all the help that you give us in Group 2 with all personnel. So all of your awards, promotions, all that stuff, Colonel Hewitt's kind enough to manage for me, along with managing everything that he does, along with managing half of what Wing does education and training wise, and the Northeast region and so forth. So again, thank you very much. And there we go, post. Right here. Same speech, right? Again, one of the guys that I can call on. So Lieutenant Colonel Nag is the deputy commander for Group 2 for the northern half of the group. Captain Ferrari for the southern half. If you don't know that, Group 2 it's 14 units today. It'll be 13 units probably by the end of the month. One of the school squadrons in Ocala is going to get deactivated, but it is the largest group in Florida by far, and we're probably bigger than 9 or 10 wings across the country. So between aircraft, people, and vehicles, Group 2 is a fairly large organization. So he helps me cover down on the northern half when I can't be there, and Captain Ferrari helps me cover down on the southern half. But this is for supporting encampment as well. So he actually spent a couple of days out in encampment sleeping with the sick kids. So, which, as you know, at our age, becomes a high-risk adventure. So. All right, I've got a couple more to give out here. Jim Davidson, post.
Oh, yes, sir.
So, give you one of these. Let him get the picture of the coin first. Before you grab the hand, there we go. There we go, and then the handshake.
There we go.
So, stand right there, yes, sir. So if you don't know, besides being squadron commander here, he is also the finance officer for the group. So he keeps me out of trouble when it comes to money, right? In addition, as if he didn't have enough to do with running the Jacksonville Composite Squadron and helping me out with finance at the group level, he is also serving as the finance officer for 467, right? Central Marion Composite Squadron, Central Marion Cadet Squadron, right? In the absence of a finance officer, he stepped into the breach again. Another one of those selfless service, volunteer service folks that lives and breathes the Civil Air Patrol core values. So,
Yes, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate
You didn't expect this, did you?
Not at all.
So, and I got one of those for you. So, if you don't know, Captain Friedman probably has, well, turn this way and smile. Captain Friedman probably has more flying hours in service of Civil Air Patrol. I think we actually did a look at that over the last 3 years. And I think you lead the way in the group for the amount that you've flown. So that is a huge testament to your commitment to the organization. In addition, he also keeps me out of trouble because he serves as the Group 2 IT officer. So when all of you have IT-related problems and you send them to me, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just send them to him. He gets them fixed and sorted out most lickety splits. So I greatly appreciate the support you've been providing. So thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Now, sir,
Okay.
I gotta stay.
Colonel
It's
Lanham.
my turn. All right.
Your turn, sir. Colonel Lanham now has 5 years service in Civil Air Patrol, which gets him a class for his red service ribbon.
Which
Thank
he
you
has
very
to
much.
change.
Thank you, sir.
Which is a bit overdue, so
Yes, it is.
I appreciate
How
it.
many years total, sir?
7 now?
7? We're 2 years
Yeah,
late.
Something like that.
We're 2 years
Yeah,
late.
yeah, that's okay.
2 years
It
late.
doesn't bother me. Like many of you, I got started because I had a child in the program, right? So my son joined Civil Air Patrol. Again, he was just like all of you with no rank. Came first meeting in civilian clothes. Went to about 3 weeks worth of meetings, right? And he said, "Dad, you gonna come do this thing with me?" And I said, "Sure." Great father-son activity, right? 3 weeks later, guess who was running the cadet program at the squadron, right? That's kind of how that works out, right? And then he's off at West Point now. So we took what Civil Air Patrol had to offer and, made cadet lieutenant colonel, went to a couple NCSAs and kind of used those skills along with his academics to pursue a commissioned path in the military. So if you ask him, how did I get here? He'll tell you Civil Air Patrol played a great part in it. If you take advantage of what the program has to offer, it'll take you a long ways too. So you just got to do what the program asks. That's pretty much it. Be right. Wear the uniform properly. Get your hair cut properly. Test. Continue to promote. Do all the things that you need to do. Excel in your physical fitness. Apply for opportunities outside the squadron. Right. There are a lot of wing activities that tend to go on, and there are a lot of activities at national headquarters, right? You got to try to get out and get beyond the one weekly meeting a month, right? Takes a little while, but I see some of you are, who's 12? 13? Yeah, you got years left in the program, right? So you got plenty of time to do plenty of stuff. So, and for all you senior members, thank you for for being here and making them successful, right? I think part of our job with cadets is to build them as the West Point superintendent says, build leaders of character, right? That's ultimately what this program I think produces. You don't have to go in the military, right? That's not that, right? But if you take what this program has to teach you and you take those core values to heart, it'll teach you to be a leader of character, right? And whether you decide that, hey, I want to join the armed forces, or I want to be a captain in industry, or I want to be the best mother or father, that I can possibly be, this program will actually help you. You may not see it today, but if you take those core values to heart and you take the, why do we do drill? You gave me the floor for a few minutes, right? So I'm
Take your
talking.
time.
Why do we do drill? Who knows? Go ahead, Beasley.
To instill discipline. Sorry, to instill discipline. within
Sure, that's
cadets.
part of it, right? Drill's about attention to detail, right? A lot of fine movements in drill. If you don't get them right, then you kind of mess up the drill test. Why does attention to detail matter? It teaches you that the small things matter in life. That the small things are important. The small things tend to get overlooked, and if you overlook the small things, they become big things very quickly, right? So pay attention to the small things. Every time you have those little small things in life, like making your bed in the morning. Everybody ever see that video that General McChrystal did where he said, I met him on several occasions during my military career, but when he got up, one of the most important things he did in the morning was make his bed, right? Why is that? Start your day off right? Right? That's the first thing that you accomplish in the morning, right? You accomplish the task. So the small details matter. So it's great to see the number of cadets here. Thank you, sir, for running the cadet program. It's a lot of work for being a deputy commander of cadets. I know. Thank you all for showing up. Who's going to the conference? Senior members? Cadets?
Possible.
All right. Yeah, I want to
Closes
talk you into
on
it anyway.
Friday.
So
Registration closes Friday.
Yes, ma'am. Registration closes Friday, for those who didn't hear that.
Lieutenant Hannigan and I will be around for, we'll hang out for a little while if you did want to ask a question in public. Anybody got any questions, by the way? Nobody ever asks questions. They wait till I sit down and then they ask. They don't want to be embarrassed. So, that's no questions? Senior members? Yes, sir. You can sit, that's fine.
So how is the squadron doing back in St. Augustine, sir?
Good. I think their numbers are down a little bit, but they ebb and flow. All squadrons do. So they'll come back up. They're doing fine. So you can always go back to visit. Who else got any questions? How many folks need level 3? Senior members.
Senior wife?
All right.
Working on it.
You know,
You have to finish level 2.
we're teaching, this will be the second level 3 course we're teaching together, right? And I can tell you based on the depth of volunteers for those, who's beyond level 3, who's on level 4, right? All right, so we can use a couple of you to get through your fall U stuff so we don't have to constantly teach the same classes over and over again. More than happy to bring on new platform instructors.
We're having level 4
Huh?
virtually
Yeah,
in September.
okay, well, that's awesome. So who's level 3, who's finished with level 3 wants to take level 4?
It's gonna be virtual. It's gonna be virtual.
So,
Virtual?
that's great. Sir, the floor is yours. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Colonel, I appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead and call off some names here. When I call your name off, these, I didn't wanna skip these. These are first flight certificates for orientation flights. Rather than reporting in, just stand up here facing the crowd up front, please. Cadet Elijah Carrero. No. Cadet Gavin Little. No. Cadet Lillian Rocket. Good Lord. Cadet Julian Montes. One of them. Okay, at least one. Okay. Cadet Connor Dockery. Okay. Just line up there facing the group. Cadet Richard Bonner. Cadet Julian, got 2 for Julian Montes White.
One was on paper, one's probably on paper.
Okay.
I think they were
Okay. So we got here, read them in order. No, I just got them out of order. How did that happen? Start at the bottom. Okay, Montes, fine, and Doctor. Okay. Certificate. Okay, Dr. Reed, yours. All right. Okay. And if you will do me a favor and hold those up and face the camera there so you can take a picture. Great. Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's good. Now we're going to move into, gentlemen, would you like?
Too late.
I know.
I'm standing right over here. I'll read you right from the regulation. Commanders are encouraged to have promotion ceremonies each time a member receives a promotion and issue, i.e. us, the Civil Air Patrol promotion oath to those earning officer or NCO grades. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Brianna Dittman,
Having been promoted to the grade of captain in Civil Air Patrol,
having been promoted to the grade of captain in Civil Air Patrol,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support and comply with the Constitution,
that I will support and comply with the Constitution,
bylaws,
bylaws,
and regulations of Civil Air Patrol.
and regulations of Civil Air Patrol,
That I take this obligation freely,
that I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
That's it. And that I will well and faithfully discharge
I will well and faithfully discharge
all duties and responsibilities,
all duties and responsibilities,
as well as obey the orders of the officers appointed over me according to regulations.
as well as obey the orders of the officers
Appointed over me
appointed over me according to regulations.
Congratulations. feel that one. I'm not gonna reach up there and pull that off.
There you
You hold those, and
Oh,
Very good.
thank you.
in addition, as we were digging through your records, found out you were a little remiss on your red service ribbon with class.
Thank you.
For the 5-year service.
Thank you.